I've worked with Tradition Capital Bank for over 10 years. Acquired McDonald 4 years ago, and that's when we got connected with Tom Busley there. And he's been our primary point of contact for us to refer clients to for construction loans, and that end up turning into end home loans.
So we have a lot of credibility, equity with each other, get along very well, and feel like we're on the right page when it comes to serving a client's needs. The thing I've noticed about McDonald is, you hear custom home builder, but they really are a very customized home builder. They take their time and they listen and they get really creative, and their ultimate goal is to give them an unbelievable experience. And so they involve high quality partners. My favorite scenarios are the ones where I'm really adding value, rolling up my sleeves, trying to understand a unique situation, and McDonald has a lot of those.
Say construction loans are not your plain vanilla type of a product. The funds aren't all taken down at once like you would when you're buying a house. It's over the period of the project as it gets constructed. So we do start early on in our process to really understand what's the financial targets that we're trying to hit and work for the client.
New construction, especially custom new construction, it evolves with the project. You're also trying to finance something that doesn't exist yet. But the one thing I'll say, I've been doing this for 30 years, and there is no template for new construction financing. The template is throw the template out. The client needs to devote time to you, just like they do to design the house, to design the financing. So the first thing I want to do is establish, okay, who are these people? What are their goals? What's their timing? What are the challenges? What are the hurdles? Gather the information and create what I would do if it were me. If you can avoid full-on construction financing, awesome. It's going to be cheaper, it's going to be quicker. If you ultimately need to utilize full-on construction financing, meaning financing a project that doesn't exist without other collateral, okay, we do that all day long. We're very good at it. But you need to really look under the hood and see what you have to work with. You can't comparison shop without really digging in.
And so really working with a lender who has a lot of experience with that is an important part of the process, and they can also take the uniqueness of the product they're offering and match it to the abilities and kind of goals that the homeowner has. And it really ends up being a better solution for the homeowner to work with an experienced construction loan officer like Tom, because each situation is unique, because each house we're building is different and each client's personal situation is different. And Tom and his team really do a great job of marrying those two together. The answer to how you do things should never be, it's the way we've always done it, because that's not a good recipe for success.
When people get concerned about the current climate, you always shock test things and say, okay, if this, then this. The house doesn't sell, here's the solution. If the cost comes in higher, then this. So we start with the numbers and then we work everything backwards. So if you start with a payment and you start with liquid cash, then you can decide, okay, here's what we can afford. And if you have all the then answers and you're okay with the backup plan, then you can move forward just, with a clean mind.
They understand our process in terms of how, we build a house, and then what our draw process is and our request there, and how we process all of those payments. And we understand at the outset, of the loan and kind of what the parameters are before we get started. So we just kind of work within the ground rules.
You're not going to find our interest rates and our fees on the internet. The reason you're not is because, number one, everybody's situation is different. The value that we bring is, A, we're going to be very creative. We're going to find different solutions, not just your standard drive-through, I'll take the number one construction loan. But secondly, we can adapt. We work with local builders and take a ton of pride in providing solutions. So when unique situations come up, we're used to that. Our ability to be nimble, work around problems, and ultimately land you in the spot where you want to be, that's the biggest difference. It's going to go smooth and you're going to get a good product and a good price. If you didn't, you wouldn't work with us. My main job is to make sure that there are no surprises and that everybody gets to the finish line in a smooth manner, and the client looks back, everybody looks back and go, that was great. That was great.